Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWG Pro Wrestling Gorilla. This is me, Mikey Bro. This is episode 3, All-Star Week Day 10. That's right, not All-Star Weekend, All-Star Week Day, because if we didn't do it during the weekday, Cohen, who's here with me right now? Cohen, say what's up.
Hi.
If we didn't do it during the weekday, all of our workers would have been off touring and doing other stuff again. So we are in front of 1,078 people at Arizona's Phoenix College. To start us off, in an extremely short match, Brian Pillman Jr. makes his PWG debut drew with Desmond Xavier in 424 following a double disqualification because during the match we had the big guy, formerly Ryback, run in and attack Brian Pillman Jr. and also Xavier. He debuted his loose cannon gimmick, Pillman Jr., to an average boost rating. Color commentary gave the match a boost. This match got the crowd hotter. This match got the crowd up to the show start. Big guy, badass gimmick, above average, 38 and 44. No skill improvements, 39 D-. Alright, next up, the big guy is shown in the ring as a F this guy chant breaks out. The big guy standing in the ring grabs a mic from the house and tells everyone he has something to say, but he isn't going to say it until they shut their mouths. The fans boo and chant Goldberg at Ryback. The big guy smirks and says he wishes. Talking about Goldberg wishing he was Ryback. The big guy talks about how he was supposed to be at the card subject to change, but had flight issues in which the fans boo, and alas, he wasn't able to be there. But he's here now, and he wants a fight, and he's not leaving until he gets it. The big guy drops the mic and waits a bit, but no one comes out. Brian Pillman Jr., who's staying laying on the ground, grabs the microphone and says that he'll take him on. He'll fight him. The big guy just laughs and puts his foot on his chest, and you can audibly hear him say, "Whatever, your funeral." So we're going to get another match, 68C plus, between the guy that he just attacked, Brian Pillman Jr., and the big guy, Ryback, 68C. All right, and about that, good heat and decent wrestling, Brian Pillman Jr. defeats the big guy in 547 by pinfall with a tornado DDT after a huge distraction from Desmond Xavier. A big, huge, monstrous upset today for Brian Pillman Jr. making his PWG debut over the big guy. 59 for the big guy, 40 for Pillman Jr. No skill improvements going, but a 55 C-. The fans can't believe it, as Brian Pillman Jr., making his PWG debut, has just defeated the big guy as another loud Goldberg chant breaks out. The big guy begins to kick the ropes and grabs onto Brian Pillman Jr., but Xavier grabs him out of the ring quickly, and the two make it through the crowd. Remember, Cohen, Brian Pillman Jr. and Xavier were fighting each other in the opening match, but Xavier came back to help Brian Pillman Jr. after the big guy ran in and beat up both their match, or distracted them and just crazy interfered in their match and caused a double disqualification. The big guy, the big guy, not even having broken a sweat, but taking a loss, demands to talk to PW management right now. He was flown 4,000 miles, and this isn't how the show is going to go. When nobody comes out, the big guy goes out to step out when Michael Elgin steps out. Elgin has a house mic and tells the big guy why he's not management. He'll gladly kick his ass. Elgin gets into the ring, and him and the big guy begin to throw fists all over the ring, Cohen, and through the crowd, knocking all the chairs over until the two finally separate. Elgin, excited and pumped up about the confrontation, and the big guy furious, screaming he wants more. Elgin is not suited to his gimmick. Cohen, a 52D plus now. Obviously, I'm going to click gimmick change. Average. Okay. Obviously, Ryback is not a guy PWG would use. But we're going to be using it. I could see PWG stunt booking him. Probably not a guy that they would use, but we're going to use him tonight to get a lot of people over. So to get Brian Pillman Jr., Desmond Xavier, and Michael Elgin, we're going to try to use Ryback's single appearance to push them through the moon. 52D plus. All right, in the next match, one half of the PWG World Tag Team Champions in single action, Jeff Cobb defeats Timothy Thatcher in 12:44 by pinfall with a flipping body slam. Jeff Cobb gets another victory here tonight, a 53 C-. He is still not suited to his gimmick either. We'll have to look at that again. Timothy Thatcher Cohen with a 43, but no skill improvements. What do you think about the card thus far, Cohen? Were you surprised that the big guy was here?
Kind of. I was thinking, because I saw it before we started recording, I was like...
What the?
I'm like, I heard that nickname somewhere.
The big guy.
And then I'm like, oh yeah.
53 C-. Kind of a surprise. All right, next up, and about that had great wrestling and good heat, the Young Bucks defeat the world's cutest tag team, Joey Ryan and Candice LeRae, when Matt Jackson defeats Joey Ryan by pinfall with a moonsault. They are very good when teaming together. Obviously, Cohen and the Bucks are great together. 71 for Nick Jackson, 67 for Matt Jackson, Ryan and LeRae with a 49 and 48 respectively. Matt is improving in technical skills, Cohen, and Candice in performance. 68, 6+. All right, next, Excalibur comes to the ringside again from the announce booth and says that we will have quite the show remaining as Ricochet puts his PWG World Championship on the line tonight against one half of the PWG World Tag Team Champions, the other half, Matt Riddle. And also, in the main event, we just talked to PWG Management Cohen and got in word that the deals are signed. Michael Elgin will take on the big guy. So the big guy will have another match tonight after they had the brawl in the ring because the big guy only fought for a couple minutes because he got distracted and lost. So he'll be in the main event tonight against Michael Elgin. Next, in a decent match, Ray Horace defeats the Laredo Kid, who was making his PWG debut in 9:15 by pinfall with a Super Hurricanrana. This got the crowd buzzing. Cohen a 41 and a 51 for Laredo Kid and Horace, so not bad at all. 53 C-. And in the next bout, and about that at Superb Wrestling in Great Heat, Ricochet defends his PWG Championship successfully against Matt Riddle in 13:36 by pinfall with a standing shooting star press. Ricochet, or as Cohen likes to call him, Prince Puma, makes defense number 3 of its PWG World Heavyweight Championship. So 72 and 64. This was a very good match between Ricochet and Riddle. I was very happy for this one. 69 C+. Let's go and get to our main event. And in our main event, and about that had fantastic heat but only decent wrestling, Michael Elgin defeats the big guy in 11:49 with a Death Valley driver. Michael Elgin and the big guy have great chemistry, and it showed in their performance, 51 and 50. That's unfortunate because we're not going to be bringing the big guy back because he costs way too much money. But I'm glad to hear that he had great chemistry, which really put on, a decent match. 47D. Michael Elgin, while celebrating his victory, has begun to celebrate with the audience as the big guy, Cohen, grabs a microphone and simply says, "Screw PWG and screw all you Mark fans," as PWG comes to an end. All right, definitely our main event was not the big guy, Michael Elgin. It was more so Ricochet and Matt Riddle. I like to book world championships, typically always in the main event, but this one's a special situation given we're using Rybat's 67 overness to try to get some people over throughout the show. We'll actually stay with you guys today, and we'll see what they did to Ryback's popularity. All right, a 54, Cohen, another solid show. We increased our popularity in 18 regions. Oh, let's go and do this real quick. We're going to go ahead and tell the big guy he did a good job because he put a lot of people over. Brian Pillman Jr. and then Ricochet as well. You know what? Screw you, big guy. We're going to go with Matt Riddle. All right, let's go and make this speech. We're going to simulate to the end of the day, Cohen. We'll go through our roster real quick with everyone on the line, with everyone on the video. And we'll see exactly Brian Pillman, who is a 0 in Southwest and a 9 in the Great Lakes. We'll see what his popularity was. We'll check on Desmond Xavier's as well. I'm curious. And we'll see if we tanked Ryback's popularity, who was at a 65 across the board. We'll see where his rating's at now. I'm pretty sure it probably dropped a little bit, but we're getting to it right now. Let's see where we're at. It's loading here, Cohen. What do you think of the show?
It was like, I don't remember the rating of the last show, but I'm pretty sure it was like a B something. Or a C something. Yeah, it's good.
Let's see right now. Tommy Hill, Todd Davison, Brian Saxon, the big guy opinion, Ray Horace. Screw you, guy. Okay. All right, we'll work on these pushes in a minute. Let's go ahead and see all these people are upset at me now. Let's go ahead and major morale issues for the big guy. That's great.
I don't think you
The big guy. Oh, we took him from a 65 to a 51. That's not great. Let's hold on. Let's check Pillman Jr., who was a 0, to a 21 and 17. We got a freaking 20-point push for this guy, Cohen, over one show. And Xavier should be around 30. 25, I will take it. Michael Elgin should be around 40. I'll take it. Dude, we use Ryback very well, Cohen. We got him pumped up very well on this one. We used his popularity for good. Let's check our money. We are at $4,000 performance. And we're going to end the episode here tonight. This was PWG Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Episode 3 All-Star Week Day 10. Everyone, have a happy and Merry New Year and have a
glorious
rest of your day.